Let's do in 18. Oh, no, 18 is similar. 18 is similar. 18 is similar. The only thing new is que subtraction. W minus S to the 6th power. Entonces, how many terms we have? When we have 7, ¿no? Entonces, remember, the last column, the last row, and the Pascal triangle was 1, 5, 10, 10, 10, 10 again, 5, and 1, no? This is for n equal 5, but for n equal 6, is 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, and 1. This is for n equal 6. But the coefficient is 1, the first coefficient. And w to the 6th power, no? The coefficient is 1, is 1, w to the 6, and x to the 0 power, no? If you want, don't necessarily to write this, but okay. Plus something, plus 6 is the next coefficient, 6. W fifth. Now be careful, because the binomial is the formula is, the supposition is que es plus, no minus. So you consider que es plus minus. You consider que w plus minus x to the 6th power, no? Entonces, the second guy is minus x. Minus x raised to the 0 es 1. Pero minus x raised to the 1 power es no 1, es negative x. O sea, only stay negative, the exponent is odd number. Plus 15, W4 minus x squared. This stay positive. Plus 20, W3 minus x to the 3, no? Third power. 3 plus 3 is 6. Plus 15, so we're doing here now 15, W squared minus x to the 4th power, plus, we continue down, plus what's the next coefficient? 6, W1, no? Because W2, W1, and minus x to the 5th power. Plus, the last coefficient is 1, W0, no W, minus x to the 6th power. Okay, this is what my elegant answer. My elegant answer is then W6, this is 1 is invisible, this is 1 also invisible, W6. This is minus, because minus here to the 1 power gets odd number is minus, it's 6W5S. Plus 15, this is positive because the exponent is even. W4x squared minus 20 W3 x to the 3rd power plus, because it's even, 15 W squared x to the 4th power minus, is minus because it's odd number, the exponent, because it's 6W x to the 5th power plus W, not W, because it's 0 the exponent, x to the 6th power. And it's logical. Maybe you realize that it doesn't matter the amount of the expression that we have. The first guy is always the variable a to the n power, okay, in this case 6, and the last one is b to the n power. Clear or confusing? Clear or confused? Come on, question.
It's clear. It's just you have to,
Say again.
so you don't miss a step. You just
Come on, loudly. Speak loudly.
You just have to make sure you don't miss a step, Professor. That's all.
Okay, let's move on to the 19. Okay, 19 and 20 is a little different. A little different. Because you don't need to expand completely the binomial theorem. No, you try to find one specific. So they ask you one specific. For example, 19 say. Using the binomial theorem to find the indicated coefficient of terms. Entonces, the coefficiency, they want you find the coefficiency of x and the expression and the expansion of 9x plus 6 cubic power. Okay? So you don't need to find, well, you can. You want to find, basically it's not too much, it's 4. Because the expansion of this contains 4 elements. But not necessarily you need to expand. Okay, look, this is my formula. Or at least the expression inside the summation. Okay, it's A n minus K BK. However, my specific example is, okay, A is 9x and B is 6, correct? This is A, this is B. Remember, okay, this is A plus B to the n power, but we have several, not only one. It's summation, no infinity. M. But we focus it on the expression inside. They want to find when the coefficient is x. So the clue que give me that information is que m minus k, que es the only guy que contain x, que es a, and 9x is equal. But I know que n is 3. 3 minus k is 1. Therefore k is 2. Okay, 3 minus 1 is equal to k is 2. So basically, in the expansion that we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, this is the guy that I need to find. K equal to. No, sorry. This is K0. This is K. Let me see. This is K1, sorry. This is K2. And this is K3. Total 4. You need to find not this. You need to find this. Que es the term que contain x to x. So basically, I discover que this combinatory number is 3, 2. Because in our example, n is 3 and k is 2. And a is 9x raised to the n minus k, 3 minus 2. And b, que is 6, raised to the k, que is 2. Something like that. Okay, now we compute the combinatory number 3, 2. Que es obvio que es 3, but just in case, if you want, I can do by hand. Is 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial and 3 minus 2 factorial, que is 1. This guy is 1. This is cancel. This is cancel. The answer is 3. That is 3 multiplication 9x multiplication by 36, que is 6 to the second power. No? The answer is 972x. It's expecting that we get only 1x. It's the thing that they want. They want the coefficient. The coefficient, no. The term can have only 1x, no x squared, because we have 1 here, okay, x, the exponent is cubic, this is exponent 2, this is exponent 1, is exactly I'm looking for, and this is exponent 0. Any question? So it's basically, according to the condition gets given, you need to find the position inside the expansion. In this case, it was easy because we have 4, but the next is a little bit more complicated. The next is 20 is, let me see, is, wow. The next is too long. Not too long, but it's long, no? Right? It's longer. 20 is find the 9. 9 terms. The position 9. It's given the position. Of the binomial que es x plus 3y raised to the 10 power. Okay, 10. Entonces, this is tricky, at least for me.
One question. Can you
Please,
slide
go ahead.
Can you slide the last question? I just want to take a picture of it.
Okay.
Thank you. Right there, fine. Thank you, sir.
Okay, guys, let me try to explain. This is confusing, at least for me at the beginning, no? Because I know how many terms we expect to have in this binomial. Si es 10 raised to the 10, it's 11. Yes or no? 1,
11.
2, exactly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, no? I did well or no? Okay, let me check it. K0 is the first. K1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, Wait. No. This is wrong. Okay, it's to 10 because from 0 to 10 we have 11 terms. So basically they want position 9. This is position 9. A ver, 1. No. This is not position 1. This is position 1. Position 9. Because, okay, this is 0, K0, but it's position 1 first. Second, no? Third. Fourth. Fifth. 6, 7, 8, 9. This is exactly the guy that we need. Entonces I discover que K is equal 8. Make sense? Okay, so I go to my formula. Si K is equal 8, and also I know que M is 10, que te expone. Entonces my formula is combinatory 10, 8. X, que es 8, raised to the 10 minus 8, que es 2, ¿no? A minus K, A minus K, and 3y, que es B, raised to the K, que es 8. Okay, combinatory number 10A, we can compute by hand, or we can compute it by the calculator. Any calculator have this function, guys. Combinatory, depending on the calculator. You put 10,8. You try to find, for example, in any calculator. I don't know exactly what calculator you have. What calculator you have? You have Texas Instrument or Casio?
I have a Casio.
You have what? Texas Instrument?
No, I have a Casio.
Casio, I don't know very well. See, I can see, of course, I understand. But try to find one key normally is called probability. Probability, PRB, something, PRB. Well, let me see in this. PRB. One key is called PRB. And when you press that key, expand it in factorial and combinatory and permutation. No, permutation no. Focusing in combinatory. And you put in 8, the answer is 45. 45. So you don't know, no problem. You put 10 factorial, que 10 times 9 times 8 factorial. Stop in 8 factorial because I know in the board we have 8 factorial. Divided by 10 minus 8 factorial, no? 8 factorial and 8 factorial is cancelled, so we have 90 in the top, and this is 2, que es 2, 45. Okay, 45 is this number. So 45, x squared, and 3 to the 8 power, 3 to the 8 power, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 is 6,561 y to the 8 power. And when you multiplication 45 times 6,561, the answer is 29,000 No, 29,000, no. 295,245. What x squared, don't forget the variable, and y to the a power. End the story. And this is the guy gets located in the position 9. Here. That position. That position. In the test, I ask you any position. You apply the formula using the common sense, imagination, in the story. Any question?
No, sir.
No. So let's move on to the question 1 in the review package. Question 1, question 2, and question 3 is the conic sections, ellipsoid, parabola, and hyperbola. Question 1. Question 1. Question 1. Day one, can you find the center, foci, and vertex of the ellipse? And by the way, do the graph. This is 25 x squared plus y squared minus 350 x plus 1200 equal to 0. This is the equation. And your identification immediately gets ellipse. How you identification? Because you have, look, x squared and y squared and plus in between. It's the classical format. X squared and y squared is helix. X squared and y no square, parabola. Oh, y squared and x no square, this is parabola. And x squared and y squared, pero minus is hyperbola. Okay, this is a super fantastic way to recognize the conic section that we are working. Okay, so now we complete the square because I need to express it in a standard form to understand this ellipse. So remember, you manipulate x and x. And y, unfortunately, we have only one y. That means, when you have term that contain degree 2 and term that contain degree 1, like that, it's because we have translation. We have a horizontal shift in that case because it's x. But you have y here, and we have no y linear. That means that we have no vertical shift, only horizontal. So our parabola is moving only parallel to the x-axis. Okay? Okay. Entonces, we grouping somehow the x. I can see that 25 is a common factor. X squared minus and 350 divided by 25 is 14. Plus a box that contains the magic number that completes the square. Plus, and the y part, you have only y squared. We have no y linear. No y linear. We have no translation. Therefore, y squared alone. In the right-hand side, move minus 1200. I moved and one box. Okay, this box keep the equilibrium of the equation. When you introduce here the magic number that completes the square. Who help me with the magic number? What's the magic number that completes the square? How you find, what's the formula to find the magic number? Do you remember? You don't remember. B over 2 square, like that. Do you remember this formula or no? I remember I explained your moment, no? And this is called algebra. 49. Very well, Christian. Christian said 49 because, guy, I want to explain the last time. You take 14 divided by 2 is 7, no? And a square. And 7 squared is 49. And when you introduce artificial area 49, this trinomial now is perfect square. What means to be perfect square trinomial? The factorization contains only one factor. Because the factor, any trinomial, when you factorization gets two factors, but in this case, they are twin brothers. It's exactly the same. Okay? But the factorization is when you copy 25, you copy x minus 7 squared. Do you understand where I come from this x and this 7? This x is the square root this guy, and this 7 is the square root 49. In this case, the factorization is actually x minus 7, x minus 7. So I create artificially this idea because this is perfect square trinomial. Perfect square trinomial. It's the trinomial que the factorization is two binomials, but they are exactly the same. Twin brother. And you condense in only one square. Plus y squared. Entonces, inside this, be careful. What is the number here to keep the equilibrium? I introduce artificial 49 because we need to form the perfect square trinomial. But actually, when you introduce 49 inside the parenthesis, it's 49 times 25. Entonces, this number is 1,225. Where come from this number? 25 times 49. Okay? Entonces, equal. And now you subtracting this minus this is 25. We almost finish. Remember, in the standard form of the any conic section, well, I know, but yes. Right hand side must be 1, so you divide by 25 everything. Entonces, x minus 7 squared plus y squared over 25 equal 1. Ready to start. In this moment, we are ready to analyze the conic section, center, vertex, ABC, everything. Okay, remember, we working to this way, x minus h squared over something, I don't know, in this case, it's b squared plus y minus k squared over a squared. How do you know who is a and who is b in the elixir? Well, the coefficient here is 1, and the coefficient here is 25. Therefore, the bigger is a. That means that our elixir is vertical elixir. That means that our elixir is not like that. Our elixir look like that. So the major axis is parallel to the y-axis. Okay? Entonces, who is a? Bueno, a squared is 25. Therefore, a is 5. B squared is 1. Here's this number. B is 1. And C, well, C, fine for the formula. The formula is a squared is equal b squared plus c squared. This is the formula specific for the elixir. Be careful, it's different to the hyperbola. So in this case, C, guess our goal is 25 minus 1. Because a squared is 25, and b is 1, entonces 24. Entonces C alone is a square root 24. Entonces 24 is no perfect square number, okay? Pero I compute the approximation en décima que es 4.899. Okay, super. Ready to determine center. What is the center of this elixir? Bueno, the center is located at the point 7,0. Because H is 7 and K is 0. We have no translation, vertical translation. This is the center. And the vertex, remember the vertex is located always in the major axis. And the distance is A. And A in our problem is 5. Okay? Entonces, pero es vertical. Entonces, 7, something and 7, negative something. So let me try to do roughly sketch after we can see in this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7. Our elixir look like that. And this distance is 5. This distance is 5. Now that point is the vertex is 7,5. and this point is another vertex is 7, negative 5. Okay, okay. And what about the endpoint of minor axis? Well, let's suppose it's this point, and this distance is 1, because B is 1. See, this point is 7, 0. This point should be 8, 0, and this should be 6, 0. And this is the endpoint of the minor axis. It's 8, 0 and 6, 0. The last one is a fuzzy. But a fuzzy is easy because a fuzzy major axis. Look, what distance? C distance, que this C is that number. Entonces, I suppose que this distance is this distance, and the fuzzy is here, and here is very, very close to 5. And entonces the fuzzy is located okay, it's located fuzzy at the point 7, 7, radical 24, no? Or whatever you want. You express in decimal using that number, and 7, negative radical 24, que is exactly the same, this number, negative. Okay, guys, just in case, we are doing an analysis, but I want to do the graph and decimals and verification. Everything we are doing is perfect. Okay, some guy emailed me and interrupt me in my lecture, but I don't care. I care only my lecture. Any question? Come on. What part is confusing?
We're good.
Good, very good.
For now, sir.
Okay, let's move on to decimal to see exactly the question number 1. No, it's a question number 1 in the review package. It's a lexic question. Do you see decimal? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Look at that. Boom. Let me put it in projector mode to see much better, or area, something like that. Look, this is 0. This is the center. 7, 0. The vertex. Well, this is the major axis, parallel to the y-axis. That is the reason que our elixir is vertical elixir. Entonces the vertex is located 7,5 and 7, negative 5. The endpoint of the minor axis is 8, 0 and 6, 0. And the fuzzy is very, 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 very close to the vertex. Look at that. Make a zoom. At the distance 7, radical 24, que es 4.899. Super. Any question?
No, sir.
Good. Guy, let me ask a question. How do you feel doing the problem in decimal? Do you feel strong? Do you learn everything, right? You feel strong or no in decimal?
Yeah. But decimals?
Uh-huh.
Go, Joey.
This is very good, no? This is very, very strong. Tools.
Yeah, but it shows you that you're doing it.
Some years ago, the student have no these tools, and the student need to buy graphic calculator. Okay, in this moment, it was very, very expensive. $100, $120, $150. Now this is the graphics, fantastic graphic calculator, free online. You can save your work in the cloud. It's unbelievable how the technology advanced in any science. Okay, let's move on to the whiteboard. And I propose you now solving the question. You want to take a picture of this or you took? Let me make it soon. Giovanni, you took a picture or no?
Yes, sir. I'm good.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Let me go to number 2. Well, number 2 is Caesar. Because number 2, immediately you recognize what kind of conic section we have.
Professor, I'm still seeing decimal.
Sorry. Now, wait a second. Now,
Yes, sir.
Now we're there. Good.
Okay. First of all, identification. Ese parábola, yes or no? How do you know que es parábola? How do you know? How do you know?
Because it's well, the formula first of all.
Okay. But okay, I understand. But the formula is it compared with the formula I have in my mind. In my mind, I have that formula. Look, y minus k squared is equal to 4p x minus h. No? It's clear. But we have another formula que es x minus h squared equal 4p y minus k, no? And the first is the horizontal, no? Parabola. It look like that or like that, depending the value of the p que we need to determine. And the second is the vertical, que es like that or like that. Okay? You recognize que es pues the formula, but remember, one mnemonic device to remember or to identification conic section is when the x is linear and y is square. So y is square, look at that, and x is power 1, no? Entonces es parábola. Es parábola. Parábola. Pero what kind of parábola? Vertical parábola o horizontal? Vertical o horizontal?
It's vertical.
Vertical. It's like that?
No, the other
It's
one.
like that.
Yeah, and it's positive, so it's just the other one.
The other one. This is vertical, Joyce.
Oh, okay.
What is the reason? The name is vertical. The reason is because the axial symmetry.
Yeah, okay.
This is horizontal. Entonces es horizontal, no vertical. Okay, super. Now what about vertex? Remember, the parabola have only one, no vertices. It's only one vertex.
4, 3.
At the point. At the point. Sorry, this is a plus in the test.
4, 3.
Yeah? And I forgot here, this plus, no minus. Minus here and 3, plus and 4. So the vertex, look at the point, what point?
4.3.
4.3. Pero negative 4 or positive 4?
Positive.
Negative. The opposite sign. I explain why now.
Three
Positive, 3 negative.
I'm sorry, you just changed the sign on the top. My bad. Let me redo it. Sorry.
Okay, you compare, Giovanni, this formula, y minus k squared is equal to 4b x minus h. So the formula, I don't know why. Suppose it's minus. Always. I know what is the reason. The reason is when there's minus, you suppose it's the normal translation, que es to the right, and x or down and y. It's the normal. It's one convention. But when you compare this and this, you can see that k is positive 3 because it's positive 3 and negative 1. K we have in the formula together is negative, exactly like our example. And here no, because the plus, this reason is because we have that minus and we have another minus here, and minus time minus is positive. That is the reason that the mnemonic device, to remember very well this, is opposite sign. Opposite sign. Opposite sign and the point will respect the equation. Equation and the sign have opposite sign. Okay, this is the vertex. But what about P? What is the value for P? And you compare that number by coincidence is 4, and this is always for P. For P is equal 4, therefore P is 1. And P is positive. This is the most important. So I know que our parabola is horizontal. But we have two possibilities, like that or like that, right or left.
Right.
When the P is positive number, it's right. When the P is negative number, it's left. That's it. Entonces, our parabola look like, let me try to do roughly sketch after we see this more clear. Our parabola look like, no, wait, like that. We plot the vertex, -4, -1, -2, -3, -4, and +3, no? +3? +3, yeah. +3. 1, 2, and 3. This is my vertex. I'm open in that direction. I don't want to do completely because we need more information. We need to find the foci, que is inside the parabola. So like that, I need to find the foci here. I need to find the endpoint of the focal diameter and directrix and axial symmetry. This is the thing we need to find. Okay, now P is 1. Therefore, the foci is located 1. P1 is the distance. P1. Entonces, that point would be on, that point was -4,3, no? And this point is -3,3. Entonces, the focal diameter, que es this point, remember, this distance is P. But let me make it more clear. This is a parabola. This is the vertex. This distance is P. And this distance is 2P in both directions. And 2P is 2, because P is 1 in our example. Entonces, es 2 up, 2 down. Down here, and up is 4, 5, no? Here. That point is the point -3,
I lost the board.
What happened with the board? You don't see the board? What's going on? Do you see or no? Oh, what the hell? I don't understand. Well, okay. Reset. Cancel.
Yeah, we see a mini picture of Skype.
Do you see my face now?
Yes, sir. We see you now.
Let me come back to the... I don't know exactly what's going on. Now?
There it is. We see it.
Okay, it's back.
Well. Entonces, I try to explain que that distance is 2P. Look, this is foci, focus. And this is the famous endpoint of the focal diameter. Que the distance is 2 up and 2 down. Entonces, 3 plus 2 is 5. Entonces, that point is -3,5. And that point is -3,1. Entonces, my parabola look like that, I suppose. Remember, guys, the parabola is a curve que is smooth. Okay. Some people do the graph of the parabola like that. Boom, boom. This is impossible. The parabola is smooth. Okay. And the idea how open or narrow is the parabola is the focal diameter. Focal diameter is this distance. Okay. What more information we need? Well, we need the axial symmetry. Axial symmetry, by the way, is the horizontal line y equal 3. And the directrix. Directrix is exactly the same. P distance in the opposite direction, P distance. And directrix in this case is vertical line. Vertical line, vertical line, vertical line at the distance P equal 1. This is 5, no? Or 5, no. 5, -5, yeah. Passing through -5, like that. The directrix is the formula x equal -5. The axial symmetry is y equal 3. Directrice. This is the axis of symmetry. Okay. Parabola is easy always. Let's move on to decimal to see in this more elegant way. Okay, parabola. Boom. Wow. Look at that. Okay. This is the axis. This is y-axis. This is x-axis. The vertex is located at the point -4,3. Focus -3,3. Endpoint of the focal diameter -3,5, -3,1. Axial symmetry is the line. Let me see the line here. I put a line y = 3 here. And x = -5. It's directrix line. Any question? Any question? No.
No comment. No, sir.
Okay, let me try to do at least the hyperbola now. Unbelievable, the time flies. And you are good, because don't ask me any question. Okay? Okay, well, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is clear, okay, the hyperbola, because we have a square both x and y, but it's minus in between, no plus. And we have translation in both directions, because we have a square and linear, square and y and linear y. So we have translation in both directions. So in order to complete the square,
You're still in that Desmos.
I'm sorry. Okay. Now the only thing I did was copy the equation for the question 3. Okay, I say it's clear get the hyperbola. Why? Because you have x squared, y squared, and minus in between. But it's clear also we have translation, because we have x linear, y linear, and square, of course. So we have translation in both directions. We have, so you apply one more time, complete the square, and you copy the x separate to the y plus 4x plus box. In this case, there are no coefficients, and no necessary factorization, because the coefficient here is 1, nice. Okay, but in this case, yes. In this case is, in this case, 4. The common factor is 4. But I make a mistake here. This is 32. 32. And the original problem is 32. Let me check it out. Yeah, 32y. Now when you factorization, -4, this is -4, look, -4, and the y bar is y squared minus ay plus another box. To complete the square, the y bar. Okay, so in the right hand side, we have 64. Okay, move to the right hand side. 64 plus 2 boxes. This is the organization. Everyone understand very well this organization or no? Okay, in this part and the x part was not necessary factorization, because the coefficient here is 1. In this case, yes, it's not 1, it's -4. So I factor out -4. I factor out -4. Okay? Who helped me with the magic number? Where's the magic number in the first part? Here. What happened with the magic number and you? You never understand this or no? A4. It's a coincidence. Very well. And what's the magic number in the second part? No, Christian, another guy. You take 8 divided by 2, que es 4, and square.
16?
Very well. Okay, now the magic number outside is 4, because this 4 is exactly the same of this 4, because we have no multiplier here. The multiplier is 1. But this case, no, es 4. Entonces 64, 16 times 4 is 64. Pero no, minus 64. Because you introduce artificially 16 positive. Actually, no 16, it's 16 times negative 4 is negative 64. In the left hand side, you put negative 64 on the right hand side in order to keep the equilibrium of the equation. Okay, now ready. The factorization of this guy is x plus 2 squared minus 4. The factorization that part is y minus 4 squared. Minus because it's minus here. And always in the second sign is always positive. Si es not positive, it's not perfect square. This is an important condition. And the right hand side, 64 positive and 64 negative is cancelled, stay only 4. Finally, divided by 4, everything, because I need 1 in the right hand side. My equation expressed in standard form is the and we start the problem now. The rest was cosmetic algebra from expression from general. This is general form. Well, this is standard. Okay. So now we are ready looking the formula. Where is located the center of our hyperbola? The center is located at the point. Please help me. Center. At what point is located the center of this hyperbola? Come on, guy. H comma K. Who's H? Who's K? Okay. Es 4 comma negative 1. No. 4 comma negative 1, no. Es minus 2 comma 4, no? So this is H. Jamil Diaz. My question was, Jamil, who is H and who is K in this problem, no? H is negative 2, K is positive 4. Correct? Correct or not correct?
Yes.
Super. Now I need to determine, see, our hyperbola is like that or like that. Remember, the hyperbola contains 2 branches. This is called horizontal, and this is called vertical. This is when the transversal axis is parallel or coincident with the x-axis. And this is when the axis transversal axis is located parallel to the y or coincident to the y-axis. How do you know that? How do you know? How do you know? See, our parabola is like that or like that. How do you know? What is the clue to give me information? See, the transversal axis parallel to the x or parallel to the y? You don't remember? Nobody remember? Look. Let me repeat again. Suppose this equation, x minus h squared over a squared minus y minus k squared over b squared equal 1. We have another kind of hyperbolic case. Y minus k squared over a squared minus x minus h squared over b squared. Okay, listen to me. The identification is the positive number. See, the positive number is associated with the x. It's like that. See, the positive number is associated with the y, it's like that, vertical. And always A is associated with the positive part, and B is associated with the negative part. So the conclusion, look in this equation. This equation is hyperbola, horizontal hyperbola like that, and A squared 4, therefore A is 2, and B squared is 1, therefore B is 1. And our hyperbola look like that, horizontal. Okay, and the center is located at the point -2, 4. Okay, let me try to do roughly sketch to understand a little bit. This is my axis. Is the center is -2, 4, -1, -2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is center. Okay. The vertex is located at the distance A is 2. So from this point is A is 2 in this direction and 2 in this direction. This distance is A. In our example is 2. At this point would be 0, 4, and this point would be -4, -4, 4, no? Because actually this is -3 and this is -4. Okay, this is my vertex. I suppose that my hyperbola roughly sketch look like that. Okay, look like that. This is super roughly. Okay, super important location for the foci. Okay, you know the foci is located here inside the parabola. What distance? C distance. But I don't have C in my hand. But we compute C. C squared is equal A squared plus B squared. Be careful with the formula, it's different. Hyperbola is different formula. Entonces C squared is equal 4 plus 1 is 5. Therefore C is radical 5. And radical 5 is approximately, approximately, put in the calculator maybe. Let me try. Radical 5. Radical 5. 2.236. 2.236. Entonces no too far because it's 2 points on here. Entonces no, it's not exactly like that. I suppose que it's close to this. The foci is located at the point -2 plus -2 plus radical 5, 4, because the y component stay the same, and -2 minus radical 5, 4. This is the foci, the vertex is at the point 0,4 here, and -4,4 here. Important, the asymptote. The asymptote, guys, I finish now. The asymptote is, look, is at the equation y minus 4 k equal plus or minus b over a, So the formula is y minus k is equal plus or minus b over a, paréntesis x minus h. Pero en our case, b is 1, a is 2, x minus h, pero h is -2, so it becomes positive. This is the formula, que is a line for the asymptote. Let's see quickly in decimal, and that's it, guys. Okay. Okay, decimals now. Okay, that was the parabola. Well, now hyperbola. Okay, quickly summarize. Center of the hyperbola, -2,4. Vertex, 0,4 and -4,4. And look at the equation. The equation for the asymptote, y minus 4 equal 1/2 positive, parenthesis, x plus 2. And y minus 4 is equal to minus 1/2 b over a x plus 2. And the FOSI is located here, que es 0.23 something, 236, and negative 4, 236, comma 4. Any question, guys? Okay, so let me, no, okay, no problem. Let me try to stop sharing. You see my face now, no? Okay, good. Remember, Thursday, we finish the review for the test 4. We have no review for the final because it's similar question in the other test. I take this question, change the number, but it's the same. The students are doing well, don't need to take the final. The final is the student can fail one test, maybe online or maybe on paper. Entonces, when the average, every test, I include the extra point for the final and improve your grade. Okay? Only the student can need to improve, take the final. The only student don't care. You are the best in Miami-Dade College. Yes or no? Super. Okay, guys.
We are the best.
Have a nice.
Yes, Professor, we are.
Thank you,
Bye, have a
Professor.
nice day.
You do.